Yeah, and we happened to come across
looking at it.
some weird stuff. Like we found a little kid's shoe.
Well, first we found some pesos, or Coyne found some
Yeah,
pesos.
I was walking and found 2 pesos. Like just like it's like a little kid's backpack, and it's been like cut through. And, like you could tell it had been cut. Like, and then we found a bone, which like totally could have been a little kid's like femur bone or something. We're out here today on the property trying to find the last corner marking of the first 5-acre parcel we're going to develop. And we're doing it by sight because it's kind of fun getting to not hide and seek, but kind of hunt for something. And we're using some trees and some foreground and background, like using a tree with something behind it out here to figure out our straight line. And we just realized a tree is gonna block our view, so now we're gonna have to use this new tree as our reference point. But yeah, we're having fun. It's so neat out here. It's like we're giants in a forest.
Kinda.
You know what I mean? Just like trudging around aimlessly. See how it goes.
What is that,
Where is it? A locust, actually. It looks like it's fucking huge.
What is Mr.
Not to be a actually guy.
Yeah, well, you did.
Some sort of squash loofah.
What is it? Oh, Ori dog.
This knife's dull as shit.
Want to use mine?
If it's sharp, yeah.
I think it's sharper.
I hope this isn't something I'm allergic to.
Me too. Sorry.
Hey, post-production Coyne here. We found out these are actually called coyote melons or coyote gourds. Their fruits are bright yellow like you see in the video. They can be dark green with white stripes. It says the rind is hard and thins with age. With a very bitter flavor, the fruits are inedible, though Native Americans use them for soap and also ground seeds to use as food.
I left half an open fruit of whatever this is for this guy, and he is eating. Oh yeah. You see his little mouth movement? He was waiting here, praying to the universe for some way to open this easily. And then lo and behold, 2 giants came with a mighty sword to split it in 2. And I also left the other half for whatever lives in this hole.
Huh?
So hopefully they'll like it. We found, first we found a couple pesos and we were like, that's cute, washed away from Mexico.
Like I was just walking, I kept finding stones, and then all of a sudden I like looked down and I thought it was an Apple AirTag, and it was
2 pesos.
2 pesos from like 98 and
92. And then we found like
nobody's ever lived here. That's what
no one's lived here before. This is totally undeveloped land. And then Coyne was walking around and he was like, this feels really heavy. And then I shit you not, we looked at this tree that had like some kind of nest under it. Well, we're going back towards it, so I'll take a video. But and then he found a bone on it, and I'll have to take a picture of that bone. But it could be like either a tiny fibula or a tiny femur. It would have been, but pretty cool, or not pretty cool, but pretty wild. Coyne just whacked me.
It slipped off my fucking shovel.
Slipped.
Oh, we found a little kid's
Start over.
Okay.
I just pressed play, sorry.
It's okay. So we just found a little kid's backpack, like a kid-sized backpack, which wouldn't like be too alarming or anything, but it's like in the wash. And a little while ago, just randomly walking through here, we found 2 pesos, like 2 peso coins, and we found a little kid's shoe. So I'm like, hopefully somebody's stuff got accidentally washed down from the wash, but I really, really hope we don't find like something gruesome in the area on the new property, because that would suck pretty bad.
Yeah.
You know, because we are so close to the border.
I mean, there's a backpack, a shoe, and some monies.
Yeah, I really hope we don't find some person or persons that
were trying to make their grand escape.
Yes.
Ooh. Well, that's the news about that. This is the nest.
That's probably a pack rat nest, honestly, a big pack rat.
Past that. Coyne looked through, we didn't see any other bones. But this is what it looks like. The shoe's over here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, right there. And I'll show you the bone.
So it would be different if it was just the shoe. But we found a little kid's shoe. We found a little kid's backpack. And we found this bone under that tree.
Who knows, though? Sorry, buddy. If that was you and that happened, that's fucking rough, dog. Oh, how do I make this big? Coyne just saw these bones right here.
More bones, and not when we were looking either. Like, we're walking. I think this is a deer.
Those are deer bones?
Hopefully.
Hope so.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't look like a...
Doesn't that look like a really clean cut there?
Oh, shit, yeah, it does. See, that's like a socket, right? It's a ball, a socket. So that would be like a back leg, like looks like a deer or a coyote, maybe. Unless that's, I don't know. It doesn't have a very big ball.
Yeah, that would go, this would be the top, I think. Yeah, ball and socket joint. Don't know what kind it is, though.
This is cut.
That is weird. Stay.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a human bone, do you?
I don't know. I don't think so. Was there any other pieces in there?
Yeah, one little one.
I think it's weird that that one spot is cut.
I think it's weird that we keep finding bones and shit that it's like
Maybe?
I don't think that's
How it goes?
I mean, unless there's a kneecap there, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Just what's up with this?
We're doing it.
So we just got done. We've been looking for that northwest.
We were looking for the
southwest corner of the property.
of the first 5-acre parcel.
Yeah.
I wish my hand wasn't so
And oh, look at that helicopter.
Where? Oh!
And we just, it's only like the 4th or 5th time we've been here on the property, and we're looking for like, you know, GPS coordinates and stuff. Yeah, and we happened to come across some weird stuff. Like we found a little kid's shoe.
Well, first we found some pesos, or Coyne found some
Yeah,
pesos.
I was walking and found 2 pesos, like just randomly out in the middle. Like we're in the Sonoran Desert, 20 acres, never lived on, out in the middle of nowhere. And found 2 pesos, and then found a kid's shoe. Like it looks like it's at least like a couple years old. Found a Puma.
Small backpack, like a kid's size backpack.
Yeah.
For like, I don't know, an elementary school kid, like a kid.
Yeah, it's like a little kid's backpack, and it's been like cut through, and it was weird because like you could tell it had been cut. Like
On the front pocket.
The way it like deteriorated, that didn't match. It like was cut. And then we found a bone, which like totally could have been a little kid's like femur bone or something. Then found some other bones, but those looked like they might have been deer, but one of them was cut.
We're hoping they're deer, but it was cut like
clean. Yeah, so we'll see. Like I'm just gonna talk to some border agents at the RV park that we're staying at, and If they think it's worth it, I'll grab that other bone and go test it. But it's weird. Like, it's really hard for me to not...
And it was weird vibes.
Well, it was weird. Like, right before I found that, too, like, before I found that bone, I said to you, I was like, it feels really heavy here for some reason. And not, like, necessarily in a bad way, but it just felt really heavy.
Kind of like a...
cemetery vibes, kind of. Just, you know what I mean? And then...
like someone's sitting with you?
And then sure as shit, there's, like, a bone, like, this big. Like, could easily be, like, part of a little kid's femur or something. Yeah, it's interesting. Just show up on our property looking for something and might end up having a freaking crime scene. Like, of course, I hope that that's not what is going on here, but it's really hard to not, like, assume, oh shit, you know, when you keep finding pieces of a little kid's stuff. Like, you know, you see backpack and shoes. To talk to one of the agents and see, and we can get one of those bones maybe tested and see if it's animal, hopefully, because if it's animal, awesome. And some little kid upstream on the wash lost a shoe and a backpack,
which would be more ideal.
I mean, yeah, but how many little kids just like lose one shoe and a backpack like that? It's just, I don't know, it's weird. Oh shit,
okay.
Still, we got stuff.
Yeah, this is a nice neighborhood. Okay, I know you can't see us.
Hey, Jen.
Oh, but there's cars coming. That's okay? Okay, well, we're just recording this because we called a non-emergency line about the bones and everything we found earlier, or Coyne called. And now we're going to go meet a deputy sheriff out at the property to show him the bones we picked up. Shouldn't have fucking moved them. But we didn't want them. I don't know. I want to say...
I didn't expect them to be like, yeah, take me out in the middle of the boonies where you found some random scattered bones.
And I kind of thought they were deer bones, even though they do look a lot like human bones the more I think about it. But you never want to be right about being human remains. But anyways, yep, and we're going to go...
Took a huge dab and drank half a beer, and now I got to go walk a deputy sheriff through our fucking property out in the middle of nowhere to find some fucking possible human remains.
That's what
There you go.
Hey, don't worry about us at all, man. We literally are just hanging out in the trailer waiting to get inspections on a property. Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in to Wiggins Wild World. We really appreciate it. Be sure and tune in next week. We're going to get out some dowsing rods and do some water witching. Walking up and down the wash, kind of seeing where the water is holding up and where it's flowing on the property. Maybe look at ponds and some erosion patterns and how to hold water accordingly. And I'm also looking at the water table, actually our level of standing water on the property. The fact I'm using a shovel might surprise you. So water level is a little shallower than you'd think. But be sure to tune in next week. We'll get more into it. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate you guys and have a great week.